Welcome to Little Arrow Soaps. Today is Wednesday, our bath bomb day. So as by my colors you can see here, even though my red looks really pink today on camera, we are making Pokeballs. So we'll be starting off making our bombs and putting in our Pokemon figurines that I have the jar off to the side here so that we actually have space in my workspace. And we'll see who we put in balls today. Alright, let's get started. Now, I have a new clay that I'm using for the bombs today, and it's behaving a little differently than my old clay, so hopefully that's not going to be an issue. But we shall see. And I will be ordering more of my old clay because I so far don't like how it feels. Alright, our first Pokemon, we have our little green lizard guy. Don't know who he is, but he looks quite angry. And we'll put him right in the bath bomb. You can't be mad inside of a bath bomb, right? They're for relaxation. I already got the rip command ready. Yep. I gotta place a big order for a few things, so... Well, not a big order. Just an order for a few things. I believe that is... Tyranitar. Sounds big and burly and scary. Yeah, that looks like him. The name reminds me of Reptar from the Rugrats. So far we're holding together nicely. Nice and clean. So far, so good. I'll take it. Tyranitar. I mean, Reptar, Tyranitar. They could be cousins. Alright, let's see. Oh, we have a weird one sitting on top. Let's go with this one. This is like a little clown creature, like a clown cupcake thing. It's got a little red nose and red dot on its belly. A little crazy hairdo. Into the bomb, you cursed little creature. Who could he be? There's so many weird Pokemon nowadays. I truly believe there's no way no one knows all of them anymore. I'm sure there's someone out there, and they're probably like an 8-year-old boy or something, but it's getting ridiculous how many there are. I had one patient a couple years, Mime Jr. Oh! To go along with the terrifying Mr. Mime? That's unsettling. That seems about right. Mr. Mime is terrifying with his whole, like, getting married, or like becoming the companion of lonely widows, or whatever the exact lore is that's super creepy. They gotta come from somewhere. They can't just come from your nightmares because Mr. Mime is terrifying. There doesn't need to be a miniature version of it. There's no Mrs. Mime. There's just Ash's mom. No, no, no. They go to your nightmares. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, I got a squishy one. Oh, almost dropped it. Can't go in the bath bomb, but this is one of the legendary birds, I think. But it is far too squishy, so that's not gonna go in the bath bomb, unfortunately. Articuno? Then we have whatever this little happy blob is. It's pink, it's wearing red pants. It's got a ponytail. Seems quite pleased with itself. So we've kind of reviewed our convention lineup, and I've realized that we're kind of low. We're going to a few anime conventions, but we really only have like 2, maybe 3 like anime items. And we're figuring that maybe we should get some more. But as we are not really big like anime watching people ourselves, don't really know where to start. So we are taking suggestions of some properties that maybe people would like to see stuff from. And we'll check them out and see what kind of inspiration we can get. Or you take your inspiration as well. Because we want to have a wide variety of fandoms, but we don't have time to keep up with every single thing out there. So we would appreciate some suggestions and some ideas. Oh, there goes the Borkin again. I've done one of those before. Let's do someone new and entertaining. Oh! We have a Dragonite with his weird little antenna thingies. Looking cute. Yes, indeed, we like Dragonite. Dragonite's very fun. So sweet. He reminds me of the dragons from the kid show Dragon Tales. His like art style, because it feels very different than a lot of the other dragons. Look at him stiffing that dandy looking so cute. Further illustrating my Dragon Tales comparison. Being cute, sniffing the flowers, having adventures, while still being adorable. Most of the old PBS stuff was pretty good. Arthur was really good. Dragon Tales was a little after our time. I think my brother watched it a little bit, but I think it was closer to your brother's ages. Zulu's got a little bit bigger age gap than I do with my brother. But that's alright. There are some things that bridge the gaps, like SpongeBob and Avatar. Alright. Oh, we got a slowpoke with his wonderful expression. Always loving, always entertained. I am always entertained by the slowpoke meme. And how creative some people can get with it. Again, lots of, well, mostly lovable characters tonight. We'll see who we get. I see a wide variety in my container tonight. And then it might be time to add a new bag to the container, as it's about halfway. I take back my doubts about this clay so far. It seems to be performing well. But if things start going south, I will blame my overconfidence. But it's not raining today, so bath bombs should behave. Alright, here's another lizardy one. This one kind of looks like an armadillo. It's a red, spiky dinosaur boy with like digital symbols on. It looks like little network cable symbols. He's interesting looking. Definitely not one that we've gotten before. Yeah, that's him. Look at him being all cool and fiery. Yeah. Getting some good ones in this mix. Yeah. Okay. Moving along nicely. How was everyone's day? It was a long day for me at the office. We, all of our doctors are off on spring break and half of our patients, so it's been nice and quiet. All right. Where'd he go? This guy. I know it's Gengar, I think. Yeah, Gengar. Very, very popular. Eldana, I hate the snow. Oh, there's no snow here. It's like 85 today. Yay, Texas. But it comes with its own problems. Like, I have a mosquito bite on my eyelid, and it's been awful for like 4 days now. And it's annoying because it also kind of looks like a zit, but it's painful and it's itchy. So, send some snow, kill off our mosquitoes, and I'll send you some heat. You can have the mosquitoes. They're free. You don't want our mosquitoes, but they're wonderful. Oh, some serious Borkin today. Serious Borkin. I just want to live where it's fall all year long. That would be nice. I like a little spring, but I personally don't mind snow. When I lived in upstate New York, I was one of those weirdos who was like happy to shovel snow. So, I don't know. I like the snow. I like being cold. Yeah, San Diego's so expensive. But it's like spring all year round as opposed to fall. It's like 65 to 75 most days. Most days are sunny, light breeze off the ocean, you know, just awful. I'd rather be in Seattle, where it rains most of the year and it's just kind of overcast and gloomy, but cozy. Cider and cocoa and all those things. We have a Vaporeon. Don't get enough of these. I love the evolutions. So, she is definitely going in there. My brother lives in San Diego, and it's really nice to visit. But I don't think I could do it year-round. It's just so expensive. Like, for like 3 times the price of our house, my brother has a condo. That's just not as much fun. Tucker Carlson has some words about Vaporeon. What? No. That man just needs to stop. They all need to stop, frankly. An obvious deep fake of Tucker Carlson has some words about... You know, I'm so worried when I look on Reddit nowadays that when I see something being reported, I'm like, is it a deep fake or is it just people messing around on the internet or something taken out of context or like not actually a thing and it's just fear mongering? Because there's like, this shit broke. Maybe she'll stick back together. Maybe. We shall hope. Because we do not like repressing Pokeballs. They do not repress well. Hold on gently. Okay. We have come apart. We're just going to press together gently and hope you stick. Yeah. Some of the news stories that have been posted about on Reddit and stuff, some of it is like, there's no way I'm going to believe that. And then it turns out like a week later to be verified on every news channel. I was like, oh yeah, we've been discussing this for weeks. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe I should start watching the news again. But everything that's been reported on is like super depressing. So why would I want to watch the news again? I don't know. Feels like we're taking huge backslides into the dark ages. But that's just me and like a large amount of other people, I suppose. All right. We have this blue cat with a diamond tail. Little diamond tail thingy. You can kind of see the yellow there. Yeah. No idea who this is. Again, another grumpy face. But we do not want something. That's a good thought. Wonder what is. Shinx. All right. Yeah. It looks cuter there. The little figure is just so angry looking. He looks like he's such a happy little star kitty sphinx creature. Luxio. That's cute. I think I've seen most of the evolutions of that one come through this bucket. It looks familiar to me for sure. Scrapey. Hello, Bard Girl. It is nice to have you in. Welcome to the Pokeball stream, which is the most annoying bath bomb to make, but they're so cute and they're so much fun. So we continue to make them. And we make them on stream because it's easier to make them with you instead of sitting and brooding saying, wow, this is super annoying. Oh, does your friend make soap? What kind of soap do they make? All right. This one is like a little Yeti with a tail and crab claws. But I think that's just because the model's so tiny. Could always use more soap, friends. Abdomasnow. Soap friend. Yeah, that is how soap works. She makes a bit of everything. I adore her shampoo bars. That's all I use now. Oh, fun! I have seen some recipes come out for some shampoo bars and stuff like that, and I'm curious to try them, but honestly, I do so much already. I just don't have time to really introduce more items and do the testing on a whole lot of more items, which at some level makes me sad because like I love making stuff, but at the other level, I love my day job. And I'm not going to give it up just to do this. I don't make enough money doing this to justify it either. All right. It is time to slide this one back gently and put this one down. Tiny bit more. There we go. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people out there who they do this as their full time or they focus on different parts. And I have wanted to and I can't. And sometimes my irrational brain is like jealous of other people who do have the time for it. But more power to them. All right. Oh, this one is literally a plug. Some sort of electric type, obviously. I need a good bathtub someday. Our bathroom reno currently involves removing the old tub and replacing it with a new tub, right? Because not having a bathtub would just be criminal. Replacing it with a washer and a dryer. No, bathtub. It's not too late. Bathtub. Nice big garden tub with like little feet on it. You'll love it. It'll be fantastic. You can take baths every day. And if you really want to, you could wash your clothes in it. I'm really sick and tired of doing my laundry in the murder basement. Then in the near future, the master bathroom will happen upstairs. I guess that'll be nice. But bathtub. You've come to the wrong place if you don't want to be encouraged to have a bathtub. Bathtub was a requirement on our house and a requirement in all of our apartments. It had to happen. We have 2 tiny bathrooms, 0 reason for a second shower or tub downstairs. Well, to be fair, if you only have one if you've removed your one bathtub, there's room for a second one downstairs. Because then it won't be a second one, it'll be the only bathtub. Ah, it cracked. Come on. No. Stick together. Stay. See, that right there is your a clawfoot tub. That sounds amazing. We went on vacation with my parents to this like really fancy resort in Mexico, and they had this amazing tub and it overlooked the ocean, and it was like the best thing ever. Water up to your nose. See, as a large-chested woman, even if the water ran up to my nose, my boobs would still be floating out of the water. I'd probably just sing Nightmare Before Christmas songs the whole time I was in it. Yeah, you probably would, Zulu. Hey, Zulu, I have a surprise for you. It's a Whopper. If you have not seen the Whopper, yes, no, laugh from down the hall. He is down the hall and around the corner. If you have not seen the Whopper song on Instagram or TikTok or wherever you watch your bites of content, you need to look it up because it's the greatest thing ever. And I fully endorse Zulu pulling it up on stream because it's one of the greatest things. Yeah. But yeah, I saw the Whopper and I had to pick it up because, yes! I don't have desktop sound working yet, but I will find a link. Yes, we must link this because it's amazing. Many a giggles were had late at night watching this. Many a giggle. Okay, behave this time. Haha! It worked. keep things from getting too dry. Let's see, who else do we have in here? I don't want that one. I want somebody I know. Oh! I believe this is a shiny of that little squirrel one with the big spiky flame tail, maybe? Ah! As it goes into the red mix. Yay! Chop, 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 chop. Patchy! That's right, it's another Patchy! Ow! Don't do that. Pachymari is so cute, and I have attempted to make a soap of Pachymari once, and it failed miserably because I used a color stabilizer to try and keep the cream color from going brown, but in doing so, I used one that I was looking through our old Pachymari Instagram the other day. Oh yeah, if anyone ever was into Pachymari and followed Adventure Pets of Pachymari on Instagram, that was me, and it was a lot of fun. And a surprising amount of work to have an Instagram for a plush. I don't know how real life people do it. How I feel as a business sometimes, like, why? But I'm old and lame and not hip with the technology. It got us out of the house doing things before we had this. Oh yeah, it definitely got us out and around a lot. I'm doing a lot of ones I don't know. I want to grab someone I do know. Who do I want? Let's do... Ooh! Torchic. I know Torchic. I like Torchic. He's cute. His beak is slightly misprinted. But he's a cute little guy. The fire chicken is adorable. Self-roasting. So, if Torchic is a fire type chicken, would Torchic be spicy like Nashville hot chicken? Or more self-roasting, self-basting like a rotisserie chicken? Oh, aggressive Borkins. All of the Borkins. This is Grim, the founder and sole member of his own private neighborhood watch group. It consists of him sitting at the front window, borking at whatever is in the cul-de-sac. Hot chicken for me is an open-faced sandwich with chicken, brown gravy, and peas. That sounds aggressively British. It's also excessively Canadian. I mean, you're basically Diet Britain, so... Wait, so you're telling me you live in the Great White North and you got rid of your bathtub? How are you going to soak that cold out of your bones? It's okay. We'll be here for moral support when you decide just how bad that decision was. I also have a husband. Teach him how to take a bath. It's really useful. Canada has much better food than Britain, typically. Though I am a fan of the fish and chips, and I am a fan of, honestly, most of the stuff I really like from England is either Irish or Scottish, or food from some of the countries that they colonized. Any British person's like, oh, we have great food. Look at curry and kebabs. Really, guys? Really? I put my cold feet on him. Yes, Zulu is quite aware of the ability of a woman's cold feet to get them going. Gotta make sure that they stay in place. I'll just tell him your foot won't be as cold with a warm bath. It's so true. Curry and kebabs, tops British. Yes, except they're super not British. They're super Middle Eastern and Indian. But they just colonized them for years. It's okay. My family came over here from Scotland to Canada for betraying the British Royal Crown. So, yeah. No love lost there over England, to be fair. They still have the block that they cut off the head of my multiple great-grandfather at London Tower. The last men beheaded at London Tower. Perfect! French Canadians. So you guys were sent there for the same reason my family was. History lessons! Yes, so my family is descended from Sir Simon Fraser Lovat, or William Fraser Lovat. When our great-grandfather was beheaded for treason against the crown, come on, his 5 sons were given an option. You can either stay here and we'll behead you too, or you can move to Canada and start life as a free man. Well, my ancestors were the cowards, and 2 of the brothers moved to Canada and we're going to just settle down and have families. And the rest started the Scottish Revolution. And now there's the book series based off of my great uncle. That's the Outlander series, which that was weird finding out about. I cracked another one, but it went right back together. So I will take half credit for that. I don't want to add more oil because I was already high on oil with these. Oh, we have someone at the door, or close to the door, or a package, or something of the like. All right. Let's see. I am currently ignoring a cat doing his damnedest to get my attention. We have a package!
Yeah, UPS and Amazon both came at the same time, so that explains that.
Oh, that'll do it. 2 delivery men at once. Grim had to put up a good Borkin. There's this strange fire monkey, I think. It's a monkey. It's not Mankey. It's newer. I don't know who it is.
I thought it may have been Chimchar, actually.
Kitty thinks it's a good idea to ignore me, but I got this kitty hammock and cut his nails, so go ahead and keep annoying me. I would love one of those hammock things to cut Grimm's nails, but Grimm, he's currently skinny, so he's about 90 pounds right now, but he goes up to about 100, 105, and I don't think any of our door frames will stand up to that. So we just send him to the vet and they do it for us. I'm pretty sure they have one of those like suspension tables to put him on. But the biggest problem with him is he has black nails and black pads because he's basically a melanistic German Shepherd with Irish Wolfhound mix. What are those? Yes, I did.
Gummy bears?
Yes, I did.
Nice, I like it.
Is that all that was in there?
No. There's something else. I have no idea what it is.
Oh, there should be, I think in the garage, Jelly Base was delivered.
I don't know words.
Those are most of the words. But I got some cool stuff to do, some funky stuff on.
Waking Cloud?
Oh, that's our new bedspread.
Oh, good. Yay.
Go put it in the closet because I don't want someone laying on it and borking at the neighbors. So, yeah, that one's for guests only. So, Graham's office, very important space in our house, is our guest bedroom, which sits at the front of the house. It is the only forward-facing window in the whole house. So he likes to sit there and, as you can hear, bork at the neighbors. So we facilitate that for him because we're never surprised when someone comes up to the house. And that's a good thing to not be surprised about, especially when we first moved into this area. There were some break-ins that were really freaky, like someone was knocking on people's back doors at like 2 in the morning, and one family woke up and found him just sitting on their couch at 2 in the morning. And so we wanted to be very aware if someone was approaching our house. And so we trained him to bork, and we encourage him to bork so that we are never surprised when someone comes up to the house anymore. And it's nice to have a large black dog barking at you through the window as a little warning of, hey, don't come in here or you're going to have to deal with me. Nobody needs to know that he's a total doofus, and the moment they come inside, he is potentially going to just cry out of excitement for meeting a person. But he has gone into defense mode a few times, so we do believe that if it was ever in a situation where we were threatened, he would take care of us. All right, this is the electric bird.
Zapdos.
Zapdos?
Yeah, Zapdos.
Zapdos!
So the original legendaries are Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Articuno, you can keep this one. We will have a small selection of squishy legendary birds.
So they're Arctic, they zap, and they molt, and you count to 3 in Spanish.
I find it funny that one of the legendary Pokemon birds is basically named after bird puberty. Moltres.
No, it's gonna have a meaning, I guess.
I mean, when birds molt, well, they molt for 2 reasons. They molt during puberty, and they molt when they're horny. So, take it as you will.
Well, this bird is just really, really hot.
Ah, so he's in heat. Or she's in heat. This still fits.
I don't know if Pokemon in the first generation really had genders, except for Nidoran. But then the two genders evolved into different Pokemon, so I don't know.
Jelly base! No!
Ooh, another rip?
Yeah, another rip.
Yeah, someone else is gonna have to take this one. I'm not at the computer.
Can somebody mark our death, our rip?
Exclamation point rip!
It died. And it might fully die, because that's not a clean break. Oh, it went back together! Haha, we win.
We can still keep it. We need
Thank you, Bard Girl.
we need new real footage.
Yep. All right. Is it the weather? Is that why things are moving faster? Do I have to limit my bath bombs again? Reanalyzing things. Oh, that tail's not gonna work. That tail is too flexy. But it's a cute little otter cat thing. Kind of looks like if Hello Kitty was a Pokemon. I haven't done any Pikachu this round. I know I have some in here. Let's do some Pikachu. Kids love that. What are you? Okay, we're gonna do that one next. But there's a Pikachu. Kids always like to know that there's at least one in the mix. He's a really cute one. Nice little happy Pikachu playing with his ears, being all cute. Oh, and now I hear Bunny ripping things. All the pets are up and active tonight. Of course that's the gift. Of course it is. Bunny destruction. Yes, that is apt. That's what it looks like he does to his enclosure some days. Okay. What number are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So usually, as if Bastion needs a chainsaw, we bought him a tank. It's just, he's got to finish his current house before he can have his new one. And I do mean finish as in finish eating, because he is a bunny and it is a cardboard house and it's his favorite thing to destroy. And of course, we bought him a cardboard tank, which is the funniest thing ever. Pretty much exactly that, yeah. All right. What is this? It looks like somebody put a sheep in the dryer and it shrank. But then it's got its little tongue sticking out like a ghost. I don't know. It's weird, but it's solid, so it's going in. Where's my spoon? There's my spoon. Ooh, bath bomb toys. What scent are you making these bad boys? These are scented with cream soda ramune. So lightly vanilla, lightly bubbly. Not too strong. Want to be kid friendly, but definitely a little on the sweet side, but not like grossly sweet. And just squish. All right. Squeezing them out here. And tap, tap, tap. I love that name. Are you a fellow soap maker? It is! Welcome, welcome. Ah! Why are we breaking all of a sudden? It's because you know you're at the end. Getting near the end here, and my mix is I'm using a new clay, and it seems to be absorbing liquid slightly differently. I know this one, Psyduck. He has a headache, as always. I can share a website. Yeah, a website's totally good. I'm not good at Twitch yet. Don't worry, Lavish. I'm not either. That's why I have Zulu running my things for me. And then that one works. There's no sense to it. There's no rhyme or reason. They just hate me. Stop it. I love the logo. That is fantastic. Let's see what we got in store. See how happy that llama is in the bathtub, Bard Girl? I love the toast. Penny wheat. Oh, I know a group that would love that out here. Yeah, we're shaming you for getting rid of your bathtub. Alright. And then show off. This is the little sea slug that I like. He's so cute. Ooh, those are pretty. Stereo bath bomb. Apple cider donuts, gotta love them. Come on. I have so much bath bomb powder. Why are you giving me trouble? espresso soap. Ooh. So swirly. Thanks. That's where I started. I'm obsessed with bath bombs and I love watching people make them too. It's so perfect. Bard Girl sent me your Twitch. Yeah. Well, we're glad to have more makers and crafters on here. I know there's a lot of us like makers on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff, but there's not many of us here on Twitch. I really think I'm one of the few, and I wouldn't even say dozens of us, honestly. We exist. That's as far as I'd probably go right now, but more than happy to have more people because it just helps us all grow and learn. You definitely didn't see that one break, right? I need to order more of my other clay. I don't like this one. It really does. I love meeting other soapers and bath and body makers. Agreed. It's a growing but still pretty small field of crafting. And people are pushing the limits all the time. It's really cool. Like I recently, well, at the beginning of the year, I joined the Soap Challenge Club. That's the word. And we've done some fun, cool stuff. There's some amazing people in those groups. There's a weird camel-y llama creature with a green butt. I do not know who this is. Oh, that's awesome. I love seeing what everyone submit for those contests. Have you ever done the Soap Challenge Club? It's a really, really fun, kind group. Oh, we should do a bath bomb stream in a kiddie pool. We have been talking about that. Take all of my failed bombs that don't get turned into Chemical X bombs and dump them all in the kiddie pool. It would be a lot of fun. We have been talking about getting the Grimm a kiddie pool. That would be fun. I tried a couple of techniques, but I've never submitted anything. You gotta submit, even if they don't. Like my first two, I've gotten 8 votes and then 5 votes, whereas other people are getting hundreds of votes. It's just kind of the getting it done kind of a motivation and deadline system. It's definitely pushed me to try new things because I have the bad habit of getting comfortable in what I'm doing because I know it and not wanting to branch out and try new things. So it's really pushed me to try new things. I still have to listen to the tutorial for this month because it's one of those ones like, oh, I know how to do that, so I'm just gonna do it. But no, I need to actually like do it. Your shampoo bars, do you use a Sindent bar or do you make it from scratch? I don't think I have enough red to do a full bomb. But let's try it. This will be our last one here. we've got the seahorse, the grown-up seahorse. I don't remember his name. I do make them from scratch, but they are okay. I find the Cindent bars so interesting. There's just so much that goes into them. I have not ventured out that way because I'm just, frankly, so busy with what I'm already doing. I do not have the time to do more. And I was right, I don't have enough. Lovely. Well, I'm gonna just dump that out. Save him for next time. And take the last of my powder here. And add it to my growing pile. Yes, indeed. Bath dust. So much bath dust. Tidy up my area here a bit. And then, Zulu, can I have you grab the geodes and the bag of salt from the dry room? And then come get these for me, please. All right. Scoop up the last of this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a quick ad break. All right. So for my salts, I'm gonna want purple and blue. So I'm gonna get that ready. Get this out of my way. I'm gonna clean up just a bit. A little water. And then I've put some cocoa butter on the burner, or on the double broiler, to melt down.
So the geodes and
The bag of salt.
bag of salt, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Out of the kitchen, please. 1 container. And some rubbing alcohol. Ooh, a couple of these guys sagged further than I wanted them to, but that's okay. Out. You gotta go. You can't be here right now.
Ultra Epsom.
Yes. Can you toss that for me? Thank you. All right. Well, let's get some salt in our cups here. Out. I don't need a whole lot. So whatever I don't use here, I'm going to use for my Epsom salt bubble bath. So we'll kind of color it along those lines. Do you use a 2-piece plastic mold for those D20s or 3D printed mold? So I use a 3-piece 3D printed mold. So the 2 pieces that come together and the shell, the sleeve that's around it. It's one of the more annoying of my molds because the outer rim is really narrow, and so to slide it off, it kind of messes with your fingernails and it hurts. But most of the molds that I use are 3D printed. I use a couple vacuum seal ones or heat press ones, but for the most part. All right, so I want a little purple, more than a little purple. That should be fine. And a little blue. Hi, Moggy. A little alcohol in each to facilitate that connecting. Have those, and I want to use a little glitter in these to make them really sparkle. So I'm going to use my bio glitter here. Grimbeard Adventures. Hello! Welcome on in. We got the invoice for Dallas. Yay! Well, welcome. Thank you so much, Bard Girl, for bringing people to me. Really appreciate it. It's a smaller channel. Every little bit helps. Needs more glitter. There, now we actually look shiny. Okay, so this is a new technique that I'm using for the geodes before I was pressing them. However, the failure rate was so high because of the instability caused by the salt and the humidity. We are trying something new. So, my cocoa butter is just about melted, but it should be ambient heat enough that I don't need to worry about the rest of the bits melting. And I have fresh paintbrushes. What do I want to use? I use this one. Our dog's name is Grim. Yes, indeed. You will likely hear Grim a-borkin at some point. Alright, so this guy split too much, but we're going to use him for practice. Those are some of the ones I made after I added extra oil, and it did not work how I wanted it to, but the previous ones all did, so that's what counts. So, we are going to heavily brush with cocoa butter, and then sprinkle with salt. That kind of worked. All right. I like that level of adhesion. It's definitely stuck on there. It's a lot more solidly stuck than usual. So I am gonna say I'm happy with that. Let's do another practice one on another slightly disformed one. Again, trying to go kind of thick so it has something to hold on to. Alright, leaving it kind of thick because as it dries it'll hold on to more and then I can kind of dump away whatever I don't need there. Alright. I'm primarily a D&D TTRPG streamer currently getting set up for a new stream. Awesome! Well, welcome to the streaming community, Lavish. It looks like you got a good team supporting you to help get you started. Focus and concentration. All right. Getting there. Now that I've done kind of the practice ones, I'll do some of the real ones. All right. So nice and full on these. As that Grim, out of the kitchen. As the cocoa butter sets up, I'll be able to dump off all the crystals that didn't stick and leave the center ones that do. People watch tune in for the to me for the beard, but stay for the Bard girl. Aww. I'm sure people come here for bath bombs and stay for the trolling of the Zulu. Been quite well behaved today. That is not usually the case. Yep, he is the entire reason that we have the evil Sudsy. These are going nicely and not falling apart the moment I touch them, which is really nice. The Eat Soap redeem isn't really Eat Soap, is it? That's awfully cheap for something that sounds awful. I will not be eating soap. I know better. But yeah, give it a try. You can see what happens. It's rather entertaining, especially given all of the people who come into our stream who are obviously suffering from pica and want to eat the soap. I love that one. Yep. In real life, please do not eat soap. It will destroy your gut bacteria and give you a whole new meaning for the phrase bubble gut. Causes blindness via soap poisoning. Oh, there are many, many bad things that could happen from eating soap. Highly just don't do it. It's not worth it. There is no part of it that's worth it or funny. Last geode for today. Don't drop it. Okay, so got our geodes sitting here. A lot of this will fall out, but it's enough that it should create a beautiful crystalline structure. And then from there, we will edge them with gold and wrap them up. But I'm going to let them sit overnight because for some reason cocoa butter just does not like to set up the way I want it to fast enough. The crystals are made of Epsom salt. So get a little bit of salt in the tub, which is good for the skin, but I use a large crystal Epsom salt, so they look like little crystals. Well, especially with a little bit of bio glitter on them. All right. So I am going to be making Epsom salts for a restock. I need teal and I need blue, but I made purple. That's okay. Purple can be used in the unicorn. It's part of the unicorn mix. But I need teal and green. So I'm going to mix those up right now so that the alcohol can kind of start coming off of them and go from there. One of my favorite scrubs was made of ground up walnut shells. Ooh, I do a sugar scrub with a whipped soap base that I really like. But we do a couple scrubby soaps with both, my brain, crushed apricot seed hull and poppy seeds, sometimes coffee, sometimes pumice, and sometimes salt. I like salt bars. They're a little rougher on the skin, but they're really cute. They just feel so nice and they lather up so well. All right. I need to add more salt to my list of orders. All right, so I want teal. Teal is a different color than what I have out here, and I want green. So I have my teal. I have my green, but I never feel like my green is green enough, so I'm going to add some yellow to it. All right, blue's already here, so we're going to add our teal lake. Since we already have blue, that should be enough. Orange and white Columbour, that has absolutely nothing special about it and smells like berry blue. Not a bad combination there, Soap Boozled. Not a bad one. Gonna have to try harder. Alright, a little alcohol in there, a little alcohol in there. So for our unicorn mix, I do teal, and then I do red 33, which is a black that once it hits the water, changes colors and is absolutely amazing. And the combination creates this really cool color. It's kind of a pinky purple. Working on a quilt? You quilt? Do you have photos? We want to see your work. All right. lovely teal. And then let's get our yellow in here so then we can make green. Okay. Got the teal. Now, come in with a little green at a time. So that should be enough. Lap quilts from that was on my phone. That's awesome. I'm too deep in my mess for pictures. There's fabric everywhere. Oh, we understand. Don't worry. The creative process is messy. Mix a little of this blue in even. Yeah. Nice earthy green for our earth bath salts. So I'm going to let these dry out overnight. And then once I come back, well, I'll work on these tomorrow. You all won't be here. It's just mixing up a few things and letting it dry. All right. Zulu, would you mind coming to get the geodes from me to put in the dry room? Because you're the best. I'm going to get this space cleaned up so that we can start talking soap cutting. It's going to be a shorter stream tonight. It's because I'm not painting anything. Oh, thank you. That was Zulu's idea. He is quite having a bit of fun with all of the green screen.
What am I? The green screen? Oh yeah. I have a lot of fun with these.
Some of our soap molds are green screen too, and so the fun just continues. All right, I'm gonna wash out this brush now, or else it's never gonna come out.
I made a pickle soap last week, and that was a lot of fun to mess with.
Oh, we got some green this week too. Soap space. Cleaning as we go. Shorter streams this week because we're kind of in a holding pattern. We had to make some soap clay for some of the designs that we're doing over the next couple weeks. And just some elements that need to get done so that they can be layered in appropriately. And I've just been busy. Not burnt out at all, but there's just been so much going on. A couple lighter streams help kind of get back on top of the flow of everything. And then we've got a huge set of events this weekend, which is going to be wild. It's our first time doing dual events. And technically we're going to be in different cities doing it too, so that'll be fun. Come on. Come on, colors. Pick up. Okay. So now we're going to bring over our soaps that we did on Monday. So I have one slab of demon repellent. I have our yet to be named Doctor Who soap. BMO, well, BMO's face, which we will be capping to check on location, but not cutting today. And our cilantro lime, which I'm really hoping gave us some glycerin rivers. So, these are our options for today. Because of the nature of the BMO soap, we're going to start there, but I would like us to vote on everything else. Grabbing all my cutters. Oops. I mean, we can vote on capping BMO. That's fine by me. Cutter needs a little wipe down anyway, so we'll have a minute. Did such colorful soaps last week. It's got a little residue. Needs a little wipe up. So, in the poll, we have Demon Slayer slab, Doctor Who, cilantro lime, and our BMO. Who is it gonna be? Where are we going? What do we want to do? While we're still voting, I need to change the parameters on my slab cutter, which is always a pain in the butt. What do we want? I'm going to use you as my level today. Demon repellent first. All right. Well, I've already started on the process of lowering my cutter. So move these guys out of the way. And we'll cut this guy in just a moment. So I have this one on here so I can make sure I measure the height because all of my bars are the same height, including the ones that are done in the slab mold, because it makes my life easier for them to all match. However, it is a pain in the butt to fix this thing every time. 65. 65, 65. Pinch. Oh. And tighten the wire very slowly because it takes forever. No, don't do that. It's trying to pop over the top. Is that too thick? We will find out in a moment. Might be 60. Is it 60? No, it's 65. Come on up. Up one more. There you go. And you're also supposed to be 65. There you go. Alright. Tighten. Continue to tighten. So much tightening. Da, 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 da. There's a tiny little guitar tuning key here, and that's how we tune it or tighten it, and it takes forever. But anyway, we have done it. So I'm gonna put my slab mold or slab slicer here on the edge of the counter so that it can resist. Got a couple of paper towels so that it slides through nicely. And let's split this slab. Ugh. Slide it right through. Gotta love that noise. So because this is floral, it's set up nice and hard, which is always nice. Makes the cutting so much easier. Slidey, 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 slidey. One more pass. And then we're done with the slab splitter for the day. Okay. This end slice feels thick. I'm correct in my measurement. I am. Strange. Okay. Slab split is away. Let's cut. Locked in place. So this is our demon repellent scented with wisteria, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Love this color scheme. This is based off of the butterfly demon slayer, whose name I am not going to even attempt to butcher. And she's adorable, and her color scheme is gorgeous, and the wisteria is just so crisp and clean. I love it. Almost soapy, like in scent, like almost linen-y, but distinctly floral. This is scented with wisteria blossoms. And some bars are more textured than others just because of how fast it's set up. But we were able to get a really nice, pretty even blending on that. Sounds lovely. Thank you. We introduced this last year as a convention soap, and it was just so popular. We had to bring it back and keep it as a regular because it just smells so good. It is for the show, but we make a whole slab of this. There's a few ones that we make a lot, and this is one, so we'll have this probably through the end of the year after the conventions, hopefully. Maybe not. We're doing a lot of conventions this year. Is the Grimm soap up? No, the Grimm soap will be up on April 5th with our next release. Looks so good. Yeah, it's getting close, but we really like to release them all with the release. And we're gonna try and actually release everything with the release this time. Though the bath bombs will go out a little early because we need some more for our shows this weekend. But yeah. All right. Do I wear earrings? Yes, I do wear earrings. Pretty often. We got an extra large chunk at the end to keep Zulu. Hee. Which makes me think my twist is off here just a tiny bit. Oh my god, it's so tight. All right. Let's get another bar in here. This will be our center bar. It usually has some of the more extreme marbling and such. But this big loaf gets lots of sample bars, so we'll put those aside. Ooh, that one looks good. I like those ridges. I'm gonna keep turning it so you can't take a picture, Zulu. Haha! Little higher ridges in the center here. Eldana, if you want to post your website for newcomers, yes, definitely. Eldana here makes earrings, which makes really pretty earrings. I got to see Frog Slayer's purchase in person. They were gorgeous. Well, got a little lifting there, but not super surprised. So next week is going to be my birthday stream, and we're going to do some soaps for conventions and soap for the competition, but we're going to do some other stuff too, and I'm very excited. We're going to be a little wild and crazy. Indeed. Zulu unboxed a couple of the surprises, but I'm waiting on a couple more ingredients to show up, and then I'll have to run to the grocery store to get a few more ingredients. But we have lots of stuff. Ooh, the proportions on that one are perfect. Love it. I really want to do like a Dixie cup design with soap for like a 90s soap. I think it would look so good. Might not be the easiest to pull off, but I've pulled off Mark's elaborate. March babies are the best. But I think some of these backs here just go to show we totally do the Dixie cup design. Looks like old Dixie cup. Funny you say that. I just bought quilt fabric that looks like old Dixie cups. Gotta love the nostalgia of the 90s. It's just the design elements were so out there. It's fantastic. If I made a Dixie cup soap, the only question is what do I make it smell like? But it would probably be Curve cologne, because that's what I did for the last 90s soap that I did, and it was really popular. So Ari, what's your favorite style? Steampunk, cyber, so on. I very much like steampunk. I'm very whimsical. I would equate my current style somewhere between very elegant and something that Mabel Pines from Gravity Falls would wear. Yes, the exact perfect gift. I do that, especially in my rainbow sweater. I love some of the weird structures you get sometimes when you pour. Just that one little knobbin up there. And the back of that little knobbin. I didn't think I had much lift considering how fast it's set up, but I've got a few little pieces that have it on there. Nothing bad though. Nice even distribution of color. I love this teal. I need to order more of it, because I don't usually order colors from Brambleberry because they're more expensive, but it's so pretty. The teals from Mad Micas just aren't quite the same. Come over. Gravity Falls is actually a fairly significant part of our relationship at this point. It really is. It's our comfort show, and we very much identify with the personality of the twins. And just on very many levels. It's a really cute show if you have not watched it. It was originally released on Disney XD, and it's like, it comes across as very childish. However, it's not. It's deep. We've watched the series multiple times over and still find new things each time. I am going to be doing some Gravity Falls things for the convention circuit, so that will be fun. I'm still debating on the soap. I was going to do it as my pine tar soap, but now I'm doing my Arrow soap as the pine tar soap, but there's still a chance that I'll do Gravity Falls, but it's like, what to do? So I'll figure it out. I always do. And I'm going to cut these sample bars now because I always forget to, and then it's a pain in the butt later. So I'm just going to do it now and get it over with. These are really thick enough I could make full bars out of them. Even though I already did 2 sample bars. That's okay. Oh yeah. I don't know why it's so thick today. It's the same thickness as everything else, but it's just thick. I don't know. Where my eyes are playing tricks on me or something. focus on cutting. While I finish cutting these up, let's vote on the next soap. I have my Doctor Who soap, my cilantro lime, and of course, we're just going to cap BMO, maybe cut her down a little bit. What are we thinking? What kind of soap do we want to cut next? Also, if any of you are Doctor Who fans, I need suggestions on a Doctor Who soap name because I am not a Whovian. I have tried very hard, but it is just not for me, and that's okay. Not everything has to be for everyone. And before anyone says, oh, you just didn't get the right doctor. No, I tried 4 doctors. It's not for me. I promise. I've heard all the arguments before. I'm done trying. Soapy vortex of clean. Ooh, that could work. Where are we going next? What are we doing next? There's a lot of sample bars for this, but that's what I say every time I make a slab, and there's a lot of sample bars. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 30. Reverse polarity, that's possible. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, 28, 32, 39. Ah! Really? The clean doctor? That's a possibility. Really? Where are we going? What's the vote for? I was thinking wibbly wobbly. Possibly. That is so fun to say. And it would fit on the label. Chat has decided on BMO. All right. So this is technically an embed for the final BMO soap, but we got to make sure her face is in there. So we're going to cap it so that we can make sure her face is in there. And that will help us plot out how we're going to cut. There's a little bit of a face. There's her face. Hi. She's cute. 2 eyes and a mouth. It's a little wonky. I won't complain too badly. But she's sassy, so it fits. Yeah. She's there on both sides. Pretty decidedly on the one side. So it should make cutting it down easy. And not too bad. So I'm going to cut down this side so it'll be closer to that. So it's her little square face. And then we'll float this inside of the larger bar so that it's her little face. I am pleased. For pulling that soap clay together last minute, I am very pleased, in fact. All right. That leaves us to the next question. Cilantro lime or Doctor Who? And while you guys decide that, I'm going to clean BMO up here a little bit with just a hand knife. So our cilantro lime soap stems from the hereditary joke that is cilantro tasting like soap. And I thought it'd be funny to make a vote. I think Zulu's working on it. Give him a second. I do spring these things on him last second. But making a soap that smells like I think cilantro tastes, or tastes like I think cilantro tastes, or both, should be interesting and fun. And at the very least, I will enjoy myself with it. I need to clean that a little bit. Knife. Don't stab myself with the knife. I shouldn't. I won't. I'm good with a knife. I've only ever cut myself intentionally. All right. One more time, one more vote. That's nice and stiff, so I should probably cut this soon. I'll do it tomorrow. So I don't want it to snap or break, but I don't want it to over cure, so we'll have to do BMO next week too. And yeah, so we'll have to do BMO. We're gonna do my birthday soap. We're gonna do special soap, and we're gonna work on our Soap Challenge Club entry, which is gonna be the Soap Challenge Club entry is gonna be Animal Crossing themed. All right, our Doctor Who soap wins. I'm so excited. So it's got stars on the top. I added them at the very last second. At the end, because I was like, wow, it needs more glitter. Oh wait, I have stars. Why would I not do stars on a Galaxy soap? Because I'm stupid. That's why. Yay! Okay. Yes, panic glitter. Panic glitter is a common occurrence here. Time filler glitter is another one. I don't know what to say anymore, so I'm going to spritz it all with glitter. Alright. There should be an embed in here. Where is it? Oh my god, it turned out perfect. I wish the nebula was a little more central, but let's see if I can get it better in the light. There's the TARDIS floating in space. The nebula was supposed to be more in the center, but I can't fully complain. We are traveling into space, and I guess there's like rings and stuff. I don't know the show. I'm gonna be fully honest. But I am happy with my representation based entirely off of promotional artwork. Very happy, in fact. My little TARDIS is a little pointy, but I'm very happy. Voting for cutting the soap. I am the dictator of this dictatorship and will make final decisions, but I'll let you guys know and will heavily take your opinions into account. I wish more of the nebula had ended up in the center. Let's hope some came into the center later. I don't mind it at the edges because it kind of feels like all like time warpy, but more would have been better. Nice deep twilight blue with a little black TARDIS hanging out, silhouetted against the deep space. Yes, I do like it. I do like it a lot. I do become self-hypercritical because like it's literally just on the outside, and that's just more annoying than anything. But it is on the top. You do get the little nebula swirl on the top. I think it had much more to do with my placement of it in the drop swirl zone, making it fall pretty much first, which is fine. But now I know for next time I will be setting it further back in the pot swirl, not drop swirl. We get hints of it everywhere, and it's very distinctly the TARDIS floating in space. I am very happy that it's clear to me a non-Whovian what it is, at least. The question was supposed to be maybe? I don't know. A little nubbin popped off on that one. But it stayed on the back. Last piece. See, that's a little more what I was hoping for at the end. But that's okay. Because I got one bar that's like that. Even though the TARDIS came apart a little bit. Ooh. The scent on that. So the scent I used is called Celestial. And it does smell like the night. Like out in a field at night. Kind of, I can't quite place that last scent. I know there's ozone, there's a little bit of lime, fresh cut grass. I believe there's some amber. It's a really unique blend, but it fits really well. I would be okay with imagining that David Tennant smelled like that. I'd be cool with that. All right, and on to the last soap, our cilantro lime, topped with cilantro and lime. So I tried my best to force Glisten Rivers. I got a ghost swirl instead. That's even more cool. Okay, I'm gonna cut another one so you can actually see what's going on. So I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up, but I'm gonna get it real close. You can see there's a little bit almost gray and white streaks. This one's gonna be more visible in person, but that's a ghost swirl. It's one color, but it's being divided into different colors. And then of course we have the green in there. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera at all, but in person, it is stunning. Oh, I'm so happy with that. I was hoping for kind of like a ricing texture with Glycerin Rivers to kind of be like a cilantro lime rice, but oh, this turned out so cool. I can't wait to show you this in person, Zulu, because it looks so cool in person. Like, the camera is not getting a justice of how this looks. And it smells like cilantro. Ugh. It's so soapy. This one will be named Soap Soap Soap. Because it's soap. It's soap flavored soapy soap. Soap flavored, soap scented. Please do not eat the soap. Soap, 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 soap. Oop. One of my limes came off. Stick back on there, lime. You can do it. I love the in the pot swirl, or the one pot wonder swirl. It's just linear and chaotic, but in a beautiful way. Ooh, all that extra water we added to this one to get that hopeful ricing, or not ricing, glycerin swirl has definitely paid off. Are you telling people to eat the soap? Why did I walk into this time? No, don't eat the soap. Even though this bar will taste exactly how it smells. Cilantro soap. Ah, cilantro lime. Okay, there's definitely more cilantro than lime in this fragrance. I know that out of the bottle it was very limey, but it is cilantro now. Hard and fast cilantro. But my mom would love this one. It's her color scheme. Super pale. You heard it here. Eat the soap. You know what, May? Come on over. Come eat the soap. We'll have you report back and tell us how it goes. How about that? I mean, it sounds like you're volunteering, right? Just looks so good. Gotta eat the soap. Or don't eat the soap. Don't eat the soap. I worked hard on it. It would be such a waste. Soap. Soap, 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 soap. Ugh, that ghost swirl is so cool. Didn't even mean for it to do that, and it did it. And now if I try and replicate it on purpose, it's not gonna happen because fate never works that way. The lighting is still not showing it, but that's okay. It doesn't have to because I'm enjoying it. And when we take product photos, we'll be able to show it off. Looks so good. Very happy with how that turned out. Very happy indeed. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 10. Okay, for some reason I thought I had 11. I'm like, I did not cut off. I was on my cuts. I checked it. Oh, I usually have another chair to set this down. And not a pile of soap shavings right here. Okay. Set that way. Scoop these this way. Aha! Yeah, found a solution. At least the mouth will be very clean. I mean, it will be clean all the way through. Yeah, and take all bad stuff with it. All the good stuff too. All right, guys. This has been awesome tonight. This has been very productive. To be honest, I started off the evening in a little bit of a I don't want to do this tonight mood, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad you guys all came and joined me. Had to be done anyway, so might as well do it with friends, right? So we cut our Demon Slayer soap. We cut our cilantro lime soap. And we cut our Doctor Who soap. And for the sake of balance, we also capped BMO, or at least her face, or their face. I think they refer to themselves as they. There's something about her. But yeah, we did good work tonight. And look at the little tiny TARDIS. It's so cute. Very pleased with how that turned out, even if the soap's a little bubbly, but that should cure out. But this Saturday, we will be splitting our markets. We will have one market here in Houston at the St. Arnold Brewery, and then we will have one market in Galveston at the Craft and Chevrolet Show. So if you're into cars and you're into Houston, come on down. It'd be a lot of fun. And as I said, we will be splitting that, so Zulu and I will be apart for a day doing our first split market. So that's a little nerve-wracking, but we'll figure it out. We've got a solid plan, so we'll be here good from there. And then Sunday is my birthday. I'm old. And we will be doing a birthday stream on Monday. Our normal stream time, but we'll be doing some fun, unique things and trying out some new stuff, and probably go longer than we should. But we're going to have a lot of fun with it. And we'll confuse all of the people and do all of the weird stuff and have lots of fun. The Pokeballs will be ready to be painted hopefully tomorrow, probably Friday. We'll get those out this weekend. We do still have some in stock on the website. It is not super common that we have them in stock for long on the website. And we have had them consistently since January, which is impressive. And is truly a testament to just you guys sitting here and watching me put them together. And yeah. So, Zulu, let's take a look and see who is out in the universe tonight that needs us to raid into them. As he looks for that, we've got some other events coming up this month. We will be we'll be joining the Makers and Crafters Society for a raid-a-thon and doing a whole bunch of stuff. So tonight I'm going to try something new since we finished making the geos tonight. I found a geologist on Twitch, and I think it's going to be a really interesting stream. I agree. Let's go look at some rocks. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it, and we hope to see you back. All of our new people who've stopped by. Let's go raid.